We will just have to see, but we have a village, so the food should be okay. Should be pretty linear overworld. Shouldn't be able to get lost anywhere, but we'll just have to wait and see. Desert toolsmith. Could be potentially a rare toolsmith seed. I don't know if I see a blacksmith. Surely Dougal knows that this is a toolsmith. Surely these runners know. He just changed his pie chart, saw no furnace. Do these runners know? It's in the filter. It's something that they can see. It's right there. It's right there. And he's playing a wood pick overworld. And Dougal's looking around as well. I don't think either of them know. I don't think either of them know. Dougal looks like he's just leaving. And we're on the bridge. So this is potentially so bad. No iron in the single. Hacks on 2 hearts. Hacks on 2 hearts. Scary. Half a heart. Where does he go? Where does he hide? Fall damage. And that is so bad. We're making the wood pig. Neither of them know. It's been on your screen for a minute. Please. These guys are smart. I'm giving them credit. I feel like they should know. Duke in the Stronghold, sub 9 pace, or sub 9 Stronghold, so sub 10 pace, fighting for the spike. It's so crazy to me that neither of them get the toolsmith. That's so crazy. Is Duke gonna die in the Stronghold? Okay.
This would be bad. He's dead!
5th toolsmith encounter! 5th overworld!
This is actually the line!
Dude! And no, 0 toolsmith. We are 0 for 5!
This is a small chance! Who's winning?
And please God, I hope that we stay 0 for 5. Toolsmith attempt, number 6. It can't get much worse.
No more, please, no more.
Way it can get much worse. And he's fine, or if there's lava, Hacks is dead again. Dougal is in a situation.
They're cursed until they open the
situation. This is grand final cinema. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think this is the only seed in the entirety of every single seed ever in ranked playoffs history that I would win. I think I would actually win this seed.
What up, everyone? Hope you enjoyed that little intro I put together. First off, thanks for all the support on my last video. It was really awesome to find as many people as interested in stats as I am. Today though, I wanted to recap and maybe do a bit of analysis on quite possibly the most scuffed ranked game I've ever watched. Seed 2 of the playoffs grand finals. Dougal versus Hacks. If you aren't familiar with these players, you really should be. Dougal is the GOAT of consistency. In this tournament, he was the #1 seed and has held the top spot for fastest average dragon kills for a long ass time. Meanwhile, Hacks can just turn into a speedrunning demon under pressure, with impossibly fast mechanics and aggressive playmaking.
Damn! Dude, I had 2 seeds. I played 2 seeds back to back, like near perfect. Is anyone even close?
Glazing aside, just keep those things in mind while we take a look at this game. Let's dive in. Hacks is 1 seed down, so pressure's on him a bit. He decides to pick a village seed, and you'll see why that's ironic in a moment.
Yeah, desert toolsmith. Could be potentially a rare toolsmith seed. I don't know if I see a blacksmith.
If you didn't already know, village seeds in ranked, they always contain enough iron, or sometimes obsidian, to make an iron pick and enter the Nether. So I'd say it's pretty understandable that Dougal is just spending a bit of time here being confused, messing with his pie chart. Like, what the hell is he doing here? Meanwhile, literally 3 seconds into the seed, Hacks realizes there's no blacksmith and immediately just sent the stone pick. Asked him why he did that, and he figured the seed pickers were just trolling. This means Hacks is 20 seconds ahead off the rip, and because the lava pool is in a bit of a weird spot, the lead does carry over to the Nether as both runners spend a bit of time looking for it. But there's just one issue for Hacks. He spawns in the single most dangerous spot out of anywhere in the Nether. I actually believe 90% of players would die here. Like, I can't really imagine a worse situation. Bottom treasure, there isn't a hoglin hitting you into lava, and all the other bastions are kind of fine to spawn in. Anyways, Hacks actually is one of the 90% and he ends up dying shortly after. The amount of time that Hacks loses from this mistake can be summed up with a... yeah, it doesn't look good for Hacks and Joyous right now. I do want to draw attention to what Duke does here. He goes around, and it is for the iron pick, but it's just so cleanly done, and I mean, I don't know if he would have done that if he didn't need to get an iron pick, but like, he's just totally safe once he gets his hands on some gold armor. We can fast forward a bit here. It's a relatively slow bastion route by Dougal, but he's still entering the fort sub 6, which is better than anything I can do. This time when Hex enters the Nether, he sees a big guy right there in front of him, and tragically touches the lava, which kind of just kills him. I looked it up because I didn't actually know, but apparently when you leave lava, you take 14 ticks of fire damage. That's 7 hearts, so it's kind of no wonder he died while being chased around. Miraculously, he manages to get all his stuff back without having any gold armor on. He barely chucks out a gilded blackstone before he takes like fatal damage, which is really well done. But somehow, after finally getting an iron pick on his way to the gold chalice, Hax does this. And this really is just tilting. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Hax was watching this right now and I just gave him a PTSD episode. At this point, any ranked player would forfeit. But obviously, this is the finals and that'll be lame, so he pushes on, he resets, and it's just crazy. Like, the willpower you need, insane. At this point, Doog is ready to blind because he's Doog, and he's blinding at 7 minutes even on a seed like this. And he ends up in the Stronghold only 50 seconds later, even after killing 2 blazers. Dougal spends about a minute running around, taking damage left, right, and center. It doesn't really look great. But at the end of the day, Hax is still in the Bastion on his side. So he knows that he's really ahead, and there's just no way he can mess us up, right? I think I'll let the stream take over from here.
Bad stuff and like snowy, like potato fucking food houses, but like who cares? I don't know. It's so crazy to me that neither of them get the toolsmith. That's so crazy. Is Duke gonna die in this Stronghold? Okay,
this would be bad. He's dead. This is actually the line, dude. This is a small chance. What?
How silly. Let's just say fighting 2 skeletons on 6 hearts, no armor, isn't the best idea, especially when it's got moves like this guy. And of course, the same skeleton with God Tier movement also has God Tier aim. It shoots under the block, which should never really happen, but the skeleton's inaccuracy on easy mode causes it to hit the craziest clip of its life. If it wasn't already a shit show, it was now, and the runners weren't planning on changing that. Still unable to make out the Bastion, Hax does this.
Perfect, and he's fine, or if there's lava, Hax is dead again.
What happened?
And he has to reset the seed because his stuff fell in lava. And before the commentators can even catch a break, this insane situation happens to Dougal.
Please open the chest. Dougal is in a situation.
They're cursed until they open the
situation. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It really isn't looking too good for these 2 players being supposedly the 2 best Minecraft speedrunners out of anyone. Their mentals are in the gutter right now. Dougal starts beating up a zombie villager for no reason. Hax is making his like forced wooden or stone pickaxe, and this entire time the desert's toolsmith has just been sitting there with an iron pickaxe, with enough iron for a bucket.
Anyone see it, guys? This is a toolsmith. Toolsmith on the inside. Has a chest. Has a chest. So yeah, there you go. 5 iron and an iron pickaxe.
From this point, the game is relatively tame compared to what we've seen. Dougal takes about 2.5 minutes to get his stuff back, and Hax manages to take his first step in the fortress at 16 minutes. In the past 3 seasons and 1.1k fort enters, Hax has never ever had a fortress enter this slow before. Naturally, Hax can't really do anything about Dougal's gargantuan lead, and Doog manages to remind us that he is good at Minecraft most of the time.
Like, I think it is like, it's objectively wrong for him to go for it, like, if you're trying to play perfectly. And like, never make him, like, any mistake that could lose you the run, but like, you almost just have to go for it to bounce back and be like, okay, like, I still can play Minecraft at a competent level, right? Like,
right.
In the end, this ends up being one of Dougal's slowest runs ever, which is saying something for a guy who has pretty much a 0% forfeit rate. And that, in my opinion, was both the best and the worst ranked game I've ever watched. I wasn't watching this part of the tournament live, but apparently during one of the intermissions, Feinberg said this, which is really sick.
I watched some really cool rank analysis video, like just like a numerical, some stats thing. It was actually really cool. It came out like a couple weeks ago.
He goes on to talk about a certain part of my video, and I don't know, I just wanted to share that. I thought it was cool. And of course, thank you, Divya, for watching. Don't forget to make my numbers go up, and I hope you have a nice day.